Hey, hey, Talofa Lava. Leotawa Dr. John Peterson here, TE2 Edge Sports Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It is Tuesday night, and you are watching an episode of Primetime with TE2. Appreciate y'all checking in and checking out the video. We're doing a live stream tonight, and I called this Opening Up a Box of the Most Beautiful Baseball Cards of All Time. So I bet you're wondering what could be the most beautiful box of baseball cards of all time. It's kind of saying that kind of tongue in cheek, partly because I have no idea if they are the most beautiful baseball cards of all time. I think that's really debatable. I tend to be a fan of the mid 50s, actually, the entire 1950s. Who am I kidding? I like all those cards. 60s are cool too, but 50s is my jam. But yeah, I thought we'd open up a box of this Flair. This is from '93. It's the premiere edition of Flair. You have to excuse my dog running around in the background. And I don't know why she wants to play so much now, but there you go. So a couple things. Check us out on myslabs.com, TE2 on MySlabs. You can find it in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Hit the information button, and you'll be able to click the link and take you right to the MySlabs page. That is for TE2, and you can check out all the cards and slabs that I have for sale there. Also, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment, and let's get started. So we're looking at 1993 Flair. Let me see if I can find, before we get started, a little bit of information about this set. I always like to share a little information about the set. I usually use Baseball Cardpedia. They usually have a good amount of information about sets. So it says here under the description, the inaugural baseball set presented by Flair was released exclusively to the hobby in August of 1993. Flair, originally titled Flair Limited, was Flair's first foray into super premium cards and was designed to compete with Topps Finest and Upper Deck SP. According to Flair, production of Flair was 15% of Flair Ultra. The 300-card base set was printed on 24-point thick cardstock, by far the thickest cardstock ever used on a trading card, with 3 additional points of glossy UV coating slathered on both sides. Slathered, I like that word. The cards were printed on a 6-color printing press, as opposed to a 4-color press, and had 2 player photos on the front. Each pack of 10 cards was wrapped in a clear, fin-sealed plastic wrap that was then placed inside a shrink-wrapped box that resembled a pack of cigarettes. Interesting. These efforts were made to reduce tampering. There were no notable rookies in the set, and the only insert is a 20-card prospect themed Wave of the Future insert that featured key early cards of Mike Piazza, Jim Edmonds, and Manny Ramirez. Looks like the insertion rate for Wave of the Future cards is about 1 in 4 packs. Looks like there's just the base set, 300 cards, and then 20 of the Wave of the Future cards. Now let's take a look and see what we can find out about the value of these cards. So I always use PSA to get started. I suppose I can show you how I do this. Turn this light off in the background so it's not bothering folks. Turn that back on in a second. So whenever I'm looking at the values, I always start with PSA when I'm just looking at different sets and I'm breaking open wax. So I go to search. I type in 1993 Flair. I would never price with PSA. That's different. But you can kind of use it to triangulate information a little bit. So you always go to auction prices realized. go to the pop count. I guess you can do that first. It looks like there's not been a whole lot of these cards that have been graded. Oh, these are the autographed. There's 24 autographed cards. Pop count is 1,918. So if we go down and take a look, let's look at the APR. Let's look at 10. Let's assume that we get 10s on these. At least 10s on most of them. It looks like there's a Bo Jackson, Kirby Puckett, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's what the Griffey looks like. That's a sweet looking card. Yeah, that's very cool. So it says about 54, 55, but let's see when that sale was. Yeah, that's from 10/19/21. So we're looking at an older sale with that. So then what I do is once I find out, let's look at the pop count too. See if we can find Griffey here. I'm guessing the pop count is fairly low. Frank Thomas, 17. George Brett, 31. So there's only 56 Gem Mint 10s of the Ken Griffey Jr. card. That's a pretty low pop count out of 248. So you divide 56 by 248, and that gives you an idea of what you're looking at. Nolan Ryan's 94. So now let's go to Terapeak. So I always like to look and see what's going on for pricing on these cards. So I'll go Terapeak Product Research, 1993 Flair PSA 10. Yeah, the Henderson's 54, the Griffey's 137. That's an auction from July 18. Another Griffey on top of the Cello pack. That was $200 on August 2nd, 2022. $120 for the Griffey. So you're looking at least one card that's over $100. Looks like the Piazza Wave of the Future is $117. So overall, not too bad. Nolan Ryan's $102. So overall, decent. So not bad for a box that cost, I think this was $45, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't $50, I know that. So let's open this up and see what we get in here. And they should be in little mini boxes. So I appreciate you checking out the program tonight. Prime time with TE2. It's Tuesday night. It looks like a pack is, I don't even know how that's possible. It looks like one is gone. Look at that. One is missing. Well, there you go. Let's pull all these out. I don't even know how that's possible with the cellophane wrap on the front. I have never opened this product before. Oh, it looks like one might have been down at the bottom there. Slid under. I'll set these off to the side. All right, we'll go through these one by one. Look for 20 different Wave of the Future limited edition subset cards. Some of the brightest stars of tomorrow. Odds of finding a limited edition subset card are 1 in 4 packs. Yeah, these do look like cigarette packages. No doubt about that. So the big news today with PWCC is that they will now be accepting non-sports cards, which is pretty cool. There's a checklist. Yeah, these are pretty, the photographs on these are pretty sweet. Is it the most beautiful set in the world, like of all time? I don't know about that. That might be a bit of a stretch. But who knows? We'll see. Most people concur that this is the most has the most eye appeal of any of the Flair sets. I don't know if that's true either. I haven't seen all the other Flair. Seen the 96. Seen the 97. All right, let's take a look. Like by right on, yeah. If you can get it in a PSA 10. Someone just commented, Bobo just commented that he likes to open up 1990s score baseball, which I have a couple boxes of, and getting the Bo Jackson out of there. And if you can get it in a gem mint grade, it is a nice card. I have not had a lot of success getting it in a gem mint grade, though, personally. All right, let's take a look. These cards look pretty nice. Holy smokes. Let's look on the back here. Very nice. There's a Winfield with the Twins. Okay, definitely visually appealing. There's a Kenny Lofton, nice card. A Glavine. Yeah, these are nice. Really nice. Well, so far I'm relatively impressed. So PWCC will now be accepting non-sports cards. That's big news. What else? Inflation went up higher than expected. It's still slowing in terms of its rate of increase, but it's still higher than what they had predicted. Next week, the Fed meets on Tuesday, I believe. And the consensus is that they're going to raise interest rates again. So you're going to see card prices take another hit. In my, if I were to take a guess. Which, if you're sitting on some cash and you're looking to buy, that's a great thing, right? If you're underwater with your cards, that's not a great thing. Pudge Rodriguez, Dave Valley. Yeah, I can. These are sweet cards. They look very nice. Just the clarity on the photographs is incredible. Huh. So this looks like an error card. This is Ken Hill. But the back says, as Dennis Martinez ages, this forkballing fireballer is becoming the ace of the Expos staff. I wonder if that's worth anything. I better set that aside. That's not correct. There's also some news around Beckett. I'm trying to think what it is. Heard it earlier on a YouTube channel. Sports Card Dad. Geez, does anybody know what the big news is recently with Beckett? Oh, they bought out some company. But I don't know what the reason was for why they bought it out or not. Yesterday in the news, Josh Luber of Fanatics is out. He is no longer the vice president of Visionary, whatever. Oh, I'm opening the wrong end. Let me get this together here. So Luber's out, which I think is fine. I wasn't overly impressed with him. Hopefully they stop with the Gary V cards. I'm not a big fan of those cards. I think that's a total scam, honestly. Juan Guzman. Russ Davis, Wave of the Future, huh? Okay. Don't remember him. That's a nice looking card. Sandberg. I don't see any reason why these cards won't grade well, too. They're in pretty decent shape. So Luber's out. Fanatics is also... They've also bought the printer who prints Panini cards here in the United States. So that means Panini's going to have a hard time printing their product without having a deal struck with Fanatics. So maybe Panini will just sell out to Fanatics. And if that's the case, then Fanatics would then own the rights to Panini and Topps. And then eventually the NFL. Haven't heard anything. Yeah, Beckett dead. Yeah, they've got a vault now, Beckett does. I don't know if you heard about that. Do you all vault cards? What do you all think about vaulting? Vaulting cards. I mean, when I buy cards off of PWCC, that's a sweet card. I do vault them. Damian Easley. Too bad there aren't more inserts in this set. That'd be awesome. So the way it works with PWCC, Bagwell, is when you win an auction, you place your bid, win an auction, you have the option of vaulting the cards right away. If you vault the cards right away, you don't have to pay sales tax on the cards. If you request that the cards be shipped immediately, you do have to pay sales tax. I don't know how that works. Must be some law out in Washington where PWCC is located. So I usually let my cards sit in the vault for a couple weeks, and then I have them sent to me. That's how I've been doing it. But I don't typically keep cards in a vault. I like to have the cards in my possession, especially as a dealer at shows and as a dealer on my slabs. If I have the cards vaulted, I can't sell them. So it kind of is counterproductive for me as a buyer seller, investor, dealer, collector, whatever you want to call it. Bill Swift. So, but do you vault? Does anybody out there vault that's watching? Leave a comment if you do. And who do you vault with? I mean, you can vault with eBay, you can vault with PWCC, you can vault with Beckett. I don't think you can vault with SGC. And I know CSG doesn't do vaulting. So, who else? eBay, PWCC, Golden? Does Golden have vaulting? They very well may. I don't know a lot about Golden, Ken Golden. Yeah, I know he's been a collector for a while and been in the business for quite some time. Does some pretty big auctions. The Golden auction tends to be a big auction. Although PWCC is getting really big. Like their monthly premiere is huge. They were doing huge cards a couple months back. Let's see what we got in this pack. We haven't gotten a hit yet. We've gotten some Hall of Famers, but no hits. That's too bad Jeter's not in this set, too. Jim Leyritz. There's a Larkin. Oh, that's a cool card with him and Bonds. Nice. Very nice. Very cool card. So these Flair cards are relatively cheap. You can get them for under $50 a box. I picked this one up, I believe it was either at Ultimate Collectibles in Hopkins, or I picked it up on eBay. The garbage over here. Now we got a couple people watching, which is nice. Now the live streams don't get as many viewers or as many views as what the videos get, but I think it's good. You got to go live once in a while. You got to mix up your pitch count. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. People get bored. And this gives me a chance to interact a little bit with folks. There's a Bernie Williams. There's a Bonds. All right. That's a keeper. Or set aside. There's an Edmonds. He was good for a while. Messina. Caros. Okay. We shall keep going. About midway through here, I got a little ways to go. I'm going to show you some cards and get your opinion on which ones you think I should get graded and who I should grade them with. Right now, PSA is doing bulk for $22 up to $200, which I think is kind of silly. The margin's on $22. Too thin. Too thin. So let's say you have a card that, as a Gem Mint 10, maximally sells for $200. Well, if you spend $22 and that card gets a 9, you've just maybe broken even if you're lucky. Because a Gem Mint 10 and a card that's $200 is probably not more than a $20 card. So by the time you get it slabbed, processed, all that sort of thing, you've lost money on the card. So I'm sure they're trying to just do market tests of how many people are going to submit at certain levels. I would like to see them drop it down to 18 or 15 at PSA in the next couple weeks, especially when the backlog is completely taken care of. Which has been, oh my goodness. Can you imagine having cards that you submitted like a year and a half ago still not in your possession? Man, I would be upset. Real upset. Not happy. I'm just cleaning up here a little bit, sorry. Yeah, and I know some people that submitted cards way back in 2021. 2021? And you still haven't gotten your cards back from PSA? Yo, that's horrible. I'm sorry. But that's not acceptable. That's stinking terrible if you ask me. So, anyway. All right, let's take a look here. How we doing? Mike Greenwell, Mark McLemore, Jimmy Key, Roberto Kelly. Still, there's a Tony Gwynn. I'm not sure what the resale is on Tony Gwynn. Getting text messages from my wife here, right in the middle of my live stream. I think the question is, do I stop the live stream and do a part 2 and check those text messages? She text messaged me like 4 times. I suppose I could look on the computer because I get the text messages on the computer. That's the nice thing about having a Mac and an Apple phone, an iPhone, is that you can get messages on your desktop. which is nice in situations like this. Wayne Kirby. Nice. There's a Wade Boggs. Dante Bichette. Now my dog is barking. Well, a lot of action going on here tonight. Tell you what, it's not a joke. The vicissitudes of family life. What's it take for a guy just to do a live stream? I mean, that's not too much to ask for, is it? I'm just kidding. It's all good. Let me see what my wife wants. While I open up this next pack of the most beautiful set of cards ever. 1993 Flair. Is it the most beautiful set of all time? No. But, it's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. Once again, you got to cut. So what else is new? Sports cards news. I've got some cards coming back from CSG. Or they're not quite back yet, but they're in grading and encapsulation. So I'm looking forward to getting those back. Some higher end cards. Oops. Let's flip this around. Edgar Martinez. Still no Griffey. I'm looking for Griffey, Bo Jackson, and Nolan Ryan. Crucky. No luck so far. Let me do this. Let me take a little break from that. And get a little more light here. So, what do you think I should do about these cards? Should I get these graded? And if so, PSA or CSG? So these are 2001 Topps traded. These two are chrome. There's a couple Bowman Griffies. This one's the most centered of the three. Got some 91 or 90 Topps Griffey. So those worth getting graded. What about this one? 91 Stadium Club. I was thinking about getting that graded. That's just a cool looking card. This card, Nolan Ryan in the tuxedo. Maybe. Some of these Bazooka cards, probably should get those graded. There's a Jeter. Bazooka rookie. And then some of these 76 Topps cards that I've sourced. So let me know what you think. Should I get those graded? And if so, should I get them graded with PSA, CSG? Should I send them in to get screened? I mean, tell me what you think I should do. All right, let's keep going here. Just prime time with TE2. It just doesn't end, folks. It just keeps on going. Why watch syndicated television when you can watch YouTube and spend your Tuesday evening with Dr. John? A couple people have asked me, what do you have a doctorate in? I can tell you. I have a doctorate in education. So I'm a doctor of education. I'm not a doctor like a medical doctor, in case you were wondering. If I was, I probably wouldn't spend this much time with cards. Oh, I hear footsteps. Yep, my daughter is coming downstairs. Don't worry, no one can see you. She showed me her homecoming dress tonight, which was pretty exciting. Can't believe my daughter's going to homecoming. It's unbelievable to me, but awesome too. All right, here we go. So now we're seeing some repeat cards. I've seen the Cohen, I've seen the Kirby, I've seen the Fryman. Why can't this be Griffey Jr.? We've got to hit the Griffey Jr. It just has to be. We can't go through this box without hitting at least one. All right, here we go. Next box. Oh, I've seen this pack too. Okay, not this one. Juan Gonzalez, that's new. Clemens. It's a nice card of Clemens. Young Clemens. Got lots of action here tonight down at the house. That's all right. That's good. Got my dog running around. Got my wife texting me. We keep it real here on TE2. It's prime time. We don't edit out any stuff unless it's totally egregious. I do like to swear, but I try and keep that to a minimum because the advertisers don't really care for that. If you've got a bunch of cussing in your videos, some advertisers just don't want to be associated with that type of language, which I think is their prerogative. So I do tend to tone it down in terms of my language here, which I think makes sense. All right, here we go. Still hunting for the Griffey hit. Another Edmonds Wave of the Future. We haven't gotten a Manny Wave of the Future either. Oh, there's a Piazza. Okay. It's an early Piazza card. Looks like a rookie. Let's set that one aside. Prime time, baby. Prime time with TE2. We ain't playing games. No. I've done a couple shorts. Done a couple stories on my YouTube channel, so you got to check that out. Just trying to stay relevant here, folks. It's tough out there. It's tough. YouTube content creation is highly competitive. Okay, we've gotten this pack before. There's a Blouser. This we haven't gotten, though. Kevin Napier. Huh. We're down to the final 7 packs and still no Junior. I'm feeling it, though, in this pack. Walt Weiss. That's not Griffey Jr. All right. Next pack. We're just plowing through this. The Crime Dog. Paul O'Neill. Oh, he played for the Reds. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, really nice looking cards. These are premium or super premium or whatever you want to call them. Just plowing through here, folks. Just plowing through. Always got to check the front and the back to see if there's a nice card or a hit on top or on the back. Just ripping this one open, not going to use the scissors. Throwing caution to the wind. Sometimes you just gotta say screw it. You just gotta, oh, here's my dog again. She wants to play. Here we go. John Jaha. Nothing. No Griffey. We're down to the final 5. Come on, baby. We need some magic here. I need a little good luck from you guys out there watching this video. If we don't hit a Griffey, I'm going to be bummed. And I know you will be too. You will be very disappointed in me. And in prime time with TE2, if we do not hit a Griffey. We've got, this is pack 5. That's how many are left. This is it. There's a Sheffield, but Sheffield's not Griffey. Sheffield's not in the hall yet. A nice looking card, but still not what we're Pat Listash met his wife. Nice lady. Ron Gant, Mariano Duncan. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. 4 packs left. Let's go. Let's get this done. Last 4 packs, we're going to get a Griffey and a Bo Jackson. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The most beautiful set of all time. 1993 Flair. Kurt Gibson. Alex Fernandez. Dwight Dr. K. Gooden. Jim Gott. Oh my gosh. This is tense. This is high stakes drama. Griffey, Piazza. Piazza's decent, but Piazza's not Griffey. Let's be real. Griffey's the hit until Jeter. Until Jeter comes along in the 90s, Griffey is the main hit. Even in some of the mid 90s stuff, Griffey's the hit. Some of the Griffey insert cards are really nice from the 90s. Big Lee Smith. Big save man. Dave Stewart. George Brett. That's worth taking out. Frank Thomas. There we go. Let's get hot. Let's get hot in these last 3 packs. All right, that was a good pack. Piazza. Okay. 2 more left. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 2 Griffies in the last 2 packs. Let's do this. We have yet to hit one. Greg Jeffries. Mike Mulholland. Okay. We'll see. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tino Martinez. Terry Steinbach. Jeffries. Albert Bell, a.k.a. Joey. Robin Yount. I might get that graded just because I love Robin Yount. Fernando Valenzuela. No, a Dion. Okay. Put the Dion aside. He's got a little resale action. Down to the last pack. Bobo, if you're still watching, I need some good luck, man. I need some good luck from you, Bobo done milking. Tell me you're out there, brother. I need you now. All right, last pack. Derek Bell. I once saw him get 3 beers dumped on his head out at Wrigley Field. No lie. He went back, caught a fly ball right at the warning track right at the fence, and 3 Cubs fans dumped beers right on top of his head. Oh boy, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, folks. I'm not feeling it. Just Molitor. Nope, not Molitor. Kevin Reimer. Nope. 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 Wow. A whole box. A whole stinking box of 1993 Flair. The so-called most beautiful set of all time. And in this entire stack of cards, we didn't pull one junior. Not one. Not one junior, and not one Bo Jackson. Who did we pull? We got Deion Sanders. We got Robin Yount. We have Mike Piazza. Yo, what's up, RD Cards? Yo, what up, man? Good to hear you. See you out here. So I was just saying RD Cards didn't get the hit. Didn't get the big hit with the Griffey. So you know what that means? I'll tell you what that means. We got to change things up here. So I'm going to do another box, but I'm going to do some giveaways. Okay? This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask a trivia question. First of all, let me clean up here. Sorry about all the noise. Oops. I'm going to do a trivia question, and the first person to correctly answer the trivia question will get to pick the pack next time, brother. Yes, exactly. Hey, man, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. It's just the way that it goes. Them is the shakes, as they say. When you're rolling the dice, sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. Excuse me for the noise. So we're going to change the vibe up here a little bit. We're going to do a giveaway. I talked about doing a giveaway. And we're going to do it. We're going to do a little pack war. A virtual pack war for a slab. A slabbed card. Now, it's not going to be a super high value card, but it'll be a slab card nonetheless. And the way we're going to do it is I'm going to open up another box. But I'm going to ask a couple trivia questions. If you correctly answer the trivia question, whoever correctly answers it first is going to get to pick a pack. And then we'll open up that pack, and then we'll see what's in it. Then I'll ask a second trivia question, okay? It'll be baseball trivia. I'll ask a second trivia question, and the person who gets the answer right first for the second trivia question will get to pick their pack. And then we will vote on who has the best pack, and I'll have the final say. Okay? And I'll show you what we're going to open up. It's not going to be the greatest box of all time, but it'll be decent. All right, here's what we're going to open up. Oh, here's where the contest is going to be about. 1992 O-Pee-Chee Premier Baseball. 1992. Paid $22 for this box. Okay, I'm gonna open this box, but we're gonna compete for a card, and this is the card we're competing for. A 1990 Post Serial Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 6. All right, so let's go over the rules again. So this is what you get if you win. Let's put this up here. Let's put it over Ichiro. Sorry, Ichiro. Junior's ahead of you now. So I'm going to ask a question. Whoever gets the trivia question correct will get to pick the pack that they want to have be their pack. We'll open that pack number, and then I'll ask a second trivia question. And then we'll see what they get in that second pack. We'll compare the two packs, just like they do in a pack war. And whoever has the better pack gets the Ken Griffey Jr. 1990 post-serial PSA 6 slab. All right? So only got 2 people watching. So 50% chance of winning. That's pretty good. All right. First question. Derek Jeter, here's a trivia question. Derek Jeter is from what town and state? Trivia question number 1. Derek Jeter is from what town in what state? Put your response in. You can't use Google. No cheating. All right, this is the trivia question. Derek Jeter, Bobo Dunmelking, you nailed it. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Correct. He is from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Very, very well done. Okay, Bobo Dunmelking, which pack number do you want? Which number pack do you want out of this box of 1992 O-Pee-Chee Premier? Put it in the comment, Bobo Dunmelking. That'll be your pack for the pack battle. Again, we are 4. You want pack number 4. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, trivia question number 2. This is for the other person watching. Now, if you don't answer, we're going to have to just keep looking for somebody to answer a trivia question. All right. Trivia question. Ken Griffey Jr. hit 400 plus home runs? No, I can't say it like that. Did Ken Griffey Jr. hit home runs for his career in the 400s, the 500s, the 600s, or the 700s? Bobo, you can't answer because you've already gotten your pack. All right, so this is for the second person. Ken Griffey Jr. hit home runs for his career in the 400s, the 500s, the 600s, or the 700s. Here's the trivia question again. Again, we're asking a trivia question. The first person to answer this second trivia question correctly gets to pick which pack they want. Ken Griffey Jr. hit in the 400s, the 500s. Correct, Rich. You are correct. He hit 600 and I think it was like 30 some home runs. It wasn't over 650. I don't know. Good guess, RD Cards, but Rich already got it. Rich beat you to it by like maybe 5 seconds. We can do another giveaway later on. All right, Rich, which pack, number pack do you want? Bobo Dunmelking took 4. What do you want, Rich? Good job, guys. Yeah, exactly. Very well done. Yeah, very well done. Exactly. Rich wants pack number 7. All right. Well, since we have RD Cards, are you still watching? Are you still out there? I only see 2 viewers. RD Cards, because we can get you in this mix as well. RD Cards, give me a sign. Are you out there? Give me a thumbs up or something. Because we want to make sure that you have an opportunity to play in the game too. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So here's the next trivia question. RD Cards, you get this correct, you are in the game. Frank Robinson was the first manager who was black of a Major League Baseball team. Which team did he manage first? Again, Frank Robinson, first black African-American manager in the history of the major leagues. Which team was he the manager for? This question is for RD Cards. So we're not on a time frame here, so you got plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're doing a little trivia here tonight on Prime Time with TE2. We're doing a giveaway. This is the prize that people are playing for. It's a virtual pack battle. Giants or the Reds? Giants or the Reds? You don't know. Well, I think it was the Orioles. But we might have to check. I got to double reference this. I think he won a World Series with the Orioles back in like '69 or something like that. Let's take a look here. Frank Robinson coaching career stats. Cleveland. I don't know if it was Cleveland. Yes, Bobo Dunmelking. You are correct. Well, Bobo Dunmelking, I guess Bobo Dunmelking, you get to pick a second. Well, if we let you pick a second pack, then that's not fair, really. But you did get the trivia question correct. All right, RD, we're just going to get you in the mix here. Pick your pack number, RD. So it's RD, Rich, and Bobo Dunmelking. Bobo Dunmelking has 4, Rich has 7. What do you want, RD? Nice job, Bobo. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well done. RD Cards, which pack do you want? Let me get these out of here. Five. Ooh, okay. Early packs. All right. Better write this down so I don't forget. All right, Pack War, Virtual Pack War, 1992 O-Pee-Chee Premiere. Bobo, 4. RD, 5. Rich, 7. All right, here we go. This makes it a little bit more exciting rather than just me, the boringness of me just opening up packs. If anybody else is out there watching, let me know. We can get you in on the trivia as well. These are like premium foil wrapped. All right, here we go. 1990 O-Pee-Chee, 92 O-Pee-Chee Premiere. Trivia battle. All right, pack number 1. Oh, and we'll up the ante. Whoever gets the better, whoever gets the best pack gets the Griffey Jr. card and all of the cards in the 3 packs. How's that sound? Is that good? So you get, whoever gets the best pack is going to get the Griffey Jr. post serial card right there, as well as whatever is in packs 4, 5, and 7. And yes, there is a Griffey hit in this 92 O-Pee-Chee Premiere. That's generous of you, man. Hey, no problem, man. It's all good. This box cost me $22, so hey, just got to have a little fun here on Tuesday night. Gotta stay out of the wife's hair, you know. The wife's gotta. Oh, this is a decent pack. This would have been decent. You got Mattingly, Dawson, Justice, Kenny Lofton, and Nolan Ryan. I'm gonna set that Nolan Ryan aside. That actually might be worth a little something. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you watching. Definitely spread the word. It'd be nice to get a bigger group here. So this is pack number 3. Carter. All right, not a ton there. All right, here we go. Bobo done milking. Let's pick this one. This is Bobo's pack. Or Bobo. Is it Bobo or Bobo? Guess I don't know. I say Bobo. That's the Spanish pronunciation. All right, here we go. Von Hayes. Jack Morris. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Let's put him on top. Facero. Kevin Morton. Matt Williams. John Wetland. Tim Nehring. And Wally Joyner. And Wally was decent. Williams was decent. But definitely the best card is Jack Morris. All right, we're going to set that right there. Pack number 5. Rich. No, excuse me. RD. Brian Hickerson. Billy Swift. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Randy Johnson. Doug Drabeck, John Franco, Alan Trammell. Oh my God, you got the Griffey. Holy crap, RD. You and Ricky Henderson. Dude, congratulations. You just hit the jackpot. Ricky Henderson. That's a nice Griffey. Look at that, baby. RD. RD, man. Wow. Trammell and Randy Johnson. Well, it's going to be tough to beat that. Yeah, wow. No kidding. Yes, RD. Hall of Famer, Hall of Famer, Hall of Famer, Hall of Famer. 4 Hall of Famers in an 8-card pack. That is awesome. Okay, so, but you never know. You never know. Rich could come in and totally dominate with pack number 7. So we can't count them out. This is real. I didn't even get the trivia. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes it's just about showing up. You know, good things happen to people who show up, right? Kenny Lofton. Okay. Frank Thomas. Okay, that's a good card. Bagwell. And Sosa. That's a decent pack. That was pack number 6. So this is Rich's pack. Rich, let's go right here, off the top. All right, Mike Morgan. Oh, Kirby Puckett. Sandy Alomar. Gonzalez. Nehring. Oops. Wally Joyner. All right. Tough one, Rich. Tough one. All right, so let's just recap here. We had a contest. It was trivia and then pack war. RD won all these cards. Kirby. Let's pull the stars up to the top. Ricky Henderson. He won a Ken Griffey Jr., an Alan Trammell, a Randy Johnson, and a Jack Morris. But for sure, the big card is the Griffey Jr. And then, on top of it, I will also mail him this Griffey Jr. here, which is a 1990 Post Serial Ken Griffey Jr. X-Mint 6. Not worth a ton, but still a nice card. And a rookie card, no less. All right, well, let's keep opening these packs and see what else we get. Wow. That was huge. RD. A lot of repeats in these. $60 to $80 PSA 10 on the Griffey. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a 75. I can't believe it. Yeah, RD. That is if you get it graded with PSA, what I would recommend is that you can screen it, go through a group submitter. I'd go with Got Baseball Cards personally. It looked pretty sweet. There, let me take a look here. And I have to put it under the loop. I think top to bottom, just a tiny bit. Let's look at the back. I don't know, man. It looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of a tiny notch up here. I'm going to put this in a card saver. Let me just set this down. That was fun. Holy smokes. 4 Hall of Famers in one pack of 8 cards. There we go. And Griffey Jr. is so iconic. I mean, he's just an iconic player. Puckett. Oh yeah, here they are. Randy. Yeah, cool. Not bad. 2 Griffey Jr. cards. Yeah, so if you get it graded, which you may or may not want to do, I would recommend you put it in a PSA slab if you want to try and flip it. Dude, thank you. I never win anything. Yeah. Hey, man, I hear that. Now you're welcome, man. My pleasure. Happy to reward you for watching. There's a Yount. That's a nice card. These are really nice cards. They come out very clean. Set that aside too. I grew up a Brewer fan, so I'm always preferential to Robin Yount and Paul Molitor and the Brew Crew, as they were called, or as they are called. So football started. It's pretty fun. I think it's going to be a good season. Pudge Rodriguez. Let's see here. What else? Basketball is not too far away from starting. My son started football, 7th grade tackle. My daughter is in swimming. There's another Mattingly. Yeah, that might be worth setting aside. So we're just busy. My wife works for the state of Minnesota. She stays busy. I stay out of her hair. I mostly just get the kids to and from different places, hang out. And there's a Molitor. And do cards. And I can't think of too many better ways to spend some time than opening up, ripping some packs of cards, and doing a little YouTube live. The Big Cat. Andres Galarraga. Look at Biggio. Young. Young. Yeah, and Rich and Bobo, you're cool. Appreciate you both. Even though RD didn't get the trivia question correct. I was thinking it was the Orioles, but you were right, it was the Indians. There's a Ripken. These are nice cards, these O-Pee-Chee Premier cards. Gallego. Juan Guzman. He could throw some heat. He was a big guy. A big power pitcher, even though he didn't have a great career. Love ripping packs down here in Cleveland. Oh, in Cleveland, Minnesota. Okay. Nice. Cleveland, Minnesota. Where's that? What county is that in? Is that in Martin County? Down by Iowa? Never heard of Cleveland, Minnesota. Another Ozzie Smith. Tommy Glavine. Yeah, it's fun. I'm from Central Michigan, right on. Oh, that's the Kalamazoo. Yeah. Le Sueur County. Right on, Rich. Yeah, I've been to Le Sueur County. I contacted a guy yesterday down in Davenport, Iowa. He's got a factory sealed case of 89 Bowman. Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, not far. No, I've been to Omaha. I was down in Omaha last year. Not this past March, but the March before. Driving through Omaha, we were down in Blue Rapids, Kansas, picking up a puppy. We have Vizsla dogs. So we were getting our second Vizsla. Her name is Netta. So I've been through Omaha. Ricky Henderson. Cal Ripken. That's a good pack. That's the Henderson. Nebraska before White Tails. Oh, nice. Great dogs. Oh, yeah. Vizslas? Definitely. Thank you. Yeah. Vizslas are native to Hungary, or what is now Hungary. So they're Hungarian pointer dogs. They're the smallest of the pointer breed. Another Cal Ripken. And there's a Dion. There's a Puckett. They were the hunting dogs for the Magyars. The Magyar Empire is from the 9th and 10th century Hungary. And they were kind of a nomadic people, and they hunted with a golden falcon and a Vizsla dog. And then after the Magyar Empire collapsed or no longer ceased to exist, the Vizslas were then adopted by the royal families of Europe, sending in a Jeter high school card and a 10. Oh, sweet. Nice. Bobo just said that he's sending in a high school card of Jeter. What's the name of that brand again? I've got a Manny Ramirez from that same printing company. History, yeah. Yeah, so the Vizslas became because they were prized hunting dogs. They also don't have an undercoat. So, and they're not long haired, so they don't shed, which is, I mean, they shed, but it's not like a lab. You know, labs shed a ton. Chesapeake Bay retrievers shed a lot. There's a Nolan Ryan. So they don't really shed, and they're great hunting dogs, and they're great family dogs. They're protective of their owners. They're called, what are they called? Velcro dogs, because they love to be with their owners. Very good family dogs. Some can be aggressive. You have to be careful with them. Just like any dog, you have to remember that they originally were from the wild. But Vizsla dogs are great, and they're the second fastest dog behind greyhounds. So all of the royal families, so the royal family in Spain, royal family in France, Germany, all those royal families from back in the Middle Ages, their primary dogs were, look at that, Knuckler, two-fingered knuckleball, the Candy Man, Tom Candiotti. There's a Clemens, little off-center though. Front row. Yes, front row. I think I've got my baseball slabs over here. I should show you my Manny Ramirez and see if it's the same thing. All right. Well, I think we are coming down the home stretch here. Barry Larkin. It's been a good night. We've been on for a little over an hour, prime time, so it's a good amount. We'll get done here in about 5 more minutes. RD was the big winner. There's a McGuire. Oh, it looks like he's juicing. Had a Chesapeake. Lacey, she lived till 11. Yeah, I hear that, man. Yeah, those Chessies, man, the Chessies are great hunting dogs. Oh my God. They get big. Yeah, they get big, so you got to have plenty of room for a Chessie to run. You know, you got to run them, but they've got that big chest, which I think historically was used to go after waterfowl. Their undercoat is very thick, so they're water dogs. You can hunt them in the fall. Do you hunt your dog in the fall, RD? Or did you hunt your dog in the fall? I think you said Twins are up 6-0 in the 8th. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Twins got to come on strong. We got to get the Twins in the playoffs. We've got to get the Twins in the playoffs. It's 35 years ago the Twins won the 1987 World Series. No one expected that team to win the World Series. I mean, nobody. Nobody expected the Twins in 87 to even make the playoffs, let alone win the World Series. Duck hunting, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Right on. Yep. There's a reason why they call dogs man's best friend. Niobrara River. Ryan, no hitter. Oh, nice. No hitter through the 7th. Yeah, this is fun. Doing the live shows is always fun. Get to know people a little better. Get a little interaction. It's good. Helps to build community. It's better than drinking. We're not at the bars, I suppose, right? We could be out boozing it up and carousing and chasing women and that sort of thing, but instead we're just kind of hanging out. Oh, his 8th home run? I think he's got more than 8. I think he's over 30 this year, isn't he? Trout. Now there's a topic. Oh my gosh. Some of his cards are worth a ton. What's up with his back though? And the fact that he's not even played in the playoffs. That's not great. They got to get that guy in the playoffs. How do they not? How are the Angels not in the playoffs with Ohtani and Trout? Oh, 8 straight. Oh my gosh. Wow. He's got a home run in 8 straight games? That's getting up there for the record. All right. 2 more packs of the O-Pee-Chee Premier. 92. RD got the big hit. Tony Gwynn. Okay, wow. Yeah, I want to say, who was it? Kevin Moss or somebody from the Yankees back in the late 80s or 90s had quite a few in a row. I want to say it was Kevin Moss, but I could be wrong. All right, last pack. Oh, there's a Bonds. Sweet. And a Clemens. Nice. It got snapped. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Well, there you have it. 74 minutes and 11 seconds. Thanks for watching TE2 Primetime or Primetime with TE2. Appreciate each of you for hanging out. I'll let you go on and be about your business tonight. Definitely share the channel with others. If you haven't subscribed, do so. I'm guessing most of you have subscribed, if not all of you. And then RD, you're going to have to message me. You can find me on Facebook at either Leotawa John Peterson, which is my personal Facebook page, or you can find me at TE2 Edge Sports Cards on Facebook. Just do a search. You should be able to send me a message there with your mailing address. and I'll get that out to you. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Rich. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, sorry you didn't win, but you can't win them all. That's the way it goes. You can't win them all, but hey, man, RD, you hit the gold, and good luck with getting that Derek Jeter card graded. That front row. Let me see if I can find that front row over here. That Manny. It's in here somewhere. Uh, let's see. I know I can find it. Two. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I can't find it, so have to find it. But I think it is front row. Manny Ramirez from like 91 or 92. So you've got the Jeter in that. Bobo, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see that card. Also, too, if anyone's interested in getting on camera, I'd love to do an interview, a little interactive type thing, too. Let me know. Leave me a message on the YouTube channel. I'd love to. I use Zoom. Zoom is pretty good, and it's easy to download. It's free. But I do a Zoom and record it, and then we can do a little more talking about cards, too. So, all right, folks. Hope you have a blessed night. Have a great day tomorrow, hump day, Wednesday. Peace out. One love.